road. Hello everyone, welcome to this special Shenmue Dojo anime watch-along stream. You can probably hear it in my voice. I am hyped to hell for this. I have been a hermit all day. I have not seen any spoilers. I have not seen anything of this. My wife has watched this and I haven't. This is
That's mental.
mental. But before we do all of that, James, how's it going?
It's going well, thanks. I'm the same as you, been a bit of a hermit. I've tried to stay off Twitter, although I've realised I must have an addiction now because every 10 minutes I'm clearing notifications and I'm always going, when you press the home button and then I've just stayed in the notification thing and I've had to close the app instantly because we just don't want to get spoiled for you. We want to keep this as a fresh reaction. It's going to be really cool. And I'm a bit nervous for some reason about this one. I just feel like it's just crazy. I was just saying to Matt, like, where's this anime come from? 2 years ago we're still on it's past 2 years now of Shenmue 3, but that was all we could think about when it's just the game series, and all of a sudden now it's like we've got an anime on us, we've got episode 1 to watch tonight. It just doesn't feel real.
No, it doesn't feel real, does it? So I'm all tongue-tied because I'm that pumped. So what we're going to be doing tonight is we are going to be doing our first watch of this. We've not seen anything. It's completely fresh in our minds. So what we'll do is when we're ready to watch, we'll count you guys down, play with us. Hopefully we'll be in sync so we can watch all of that. But before we get started with everyone, to watch everybody in chat, I can see Sun is in, I can see Abdullah's in, Joe Kitchen's in, Flag is in, Right Side of Life is in. We've got a bunch of you in tonight. If I haven't come to you, Nikolai in, thank you for your help earlier today. Nikolai, by the way, is much appreciated in helping me out earlier today. Clayton's in. There's so many of you. Ginger's in. This is, fantastic. Did my wife enjoy it? She said very good. I said that's the only thing you're allowed to tell me. That was it. So, and she's a big anime fan. She knows Shenmue a bit. She knows a bit of the story because obviously what I filled her in. Hey Sheep, how's it going, bud?
Nice one, Sheep.
And yeah,
you've been more excited for this than the anime, haven't you, Sheep? Just the reactions.
I don't know what to expect. I don't know what's going to happen. James doesn't know what's going to happen. It's all going to kick off, and you know what? I am so looking forward to this. So looking forward to this. We've come to an anime from nowhere, and from the buzz that I've seen around Twitter, around social media, we're in a good place. Hey Magnus, how you doing? Hey Scott, how's it going? Peter Wilson, how you doing as well?
All the regulars in as well, which is nice to see. Matt, do you want to just quickly, before we crack on or whatever, do you want to explain that my anime list? Because I feel like we should.
Hey Scribe,
make that.
Yes, yeah. So on my anime list, you can leave star reviews. I think it's out of 5 on there. There's been, I'll be brutally honest, there's been some review bombing of Shenmue the anime for whatever reason. So if you've watched it and you've loved it, rate it out of 10. Get it out of 10. Just rate it. Because
it takes 2 minutes. Just like sign up, and then it should be quite self-explanatory how you rate it, but just rate it 10.
There's always
it pops up actually asking
it asks you some questions.
Episode you've seen or something. Yeah.
Just rate it 10 across the board. If you love it, rate it, because there's people for whatever reason are review bombing it. There are some genuine people going, yeah, I didn't like it, fine. I can take that. But I can't take people review bombing it. Piss off. No. You're not killing this hype. You're not. No.
Well, you can see the proper score. If you go on IMDb, it's like a 9.5 at the moment on IMDb.
Massively high.
For some reason, on this My Anime list, it's like 6.5. So we need to counter like the bad, negative crybabies.
Yeah, basically.
Whatever name it might be for whatever reason, I don't know.
No. So on that note, I think we need to get stuck in. What do you reckon?
So if people are watching this along with us, guys, obviously you're going to have it in front of you because we're not going to be showing any footage. So if you want to have 2 minutes just to get yourselves ready, get your crunchyroll.com. I think someone linked it in the chat there. So as long as it wasn't a virus or something, just make sure, Right Side of Life. Okay, so click his link. It should take you right to the thing. You log in if you've not already.
Yeah.
You know, Crunchyroll's a bit of a bastard for logging in. It just took me about 10 minutes to log in. So yeah, just get yourself prepared, and then we're going to count down. We're going to hit play, and hopefully we'll all be in sync.
Yeah, I've just been swapping my screens around, so if it looks like I'm looking all over the place, that's why, because I need it on my screen with camera.
Yeah, I was the same, to be honest. I had the chat over here, so I've moved it here temporary.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to move it back. We probably won't even look at the chat, guys, while we're watching.
You'll probably
I'm
hear.
not even sure what to say while it's happening. Do you want us to like talk over it, or it's a tricky one? If you're watching something, I feel like I don't know.
I think,
but then it's just going to be pure silence.
Yeah, let's just. If something happens, I'll probably lose my shit. So
yeah, true.
I think we're good. Right, everybody in chat, are you ready for this? And that's, people watching it again. This is people watching it for the first time with us. Are you all set and ready? James, are you set and ready? Right side or right? No.
No. Okay. So I'm set and ready.
Are we still signing up? Right, we'll give you a couple of.
Signing up.
No, we'll give you a couple of minutes. Then we'll do this together. We'll do this together. We'll wait till you're ready. Oh, for the review thing.
All right. Okay. Well, let's wait till. Shall we wait till 10 past on the bang on 10 past, and then we'll go. Yeah.
Yeah. So Flag, we're watching the Japanese with subtitles. I'm gonna watch the English dub tomorrow. Hey Renners, how you doing, bud? Good to see you.
Yeah, Renners. Just thanks everyone for popping in. By the way, how many have we got? We've got 20 odd on Twitch.
Makes our
25 on YouTube. That's mental.
Makes this worthwhile. It really does. But these last three, right? Because I've been waiting for this. I woke up at about 20 past 5 this morning, and I was so tempted to watch it, and I didn't.
You just knew.
I didn't. I bloody.
It's 10 minutes to launch.
I bloody didn't, and I went back to bed.
A Shenmue clock.
And then Joe would have waited if you guys wait. Oh, that's all right. Don't worry. Don't worry. We've got a lot of new followers. Thank you to everybody who's dropped in and followed us on YouTube, on Twitch, everywhere. It means the world to us. We do this for Shenmue at the end of the day. And the more of you that follow along with us and do this, the merrier. We want as much buzz around this anime as possible. I can't stress that enough. But I'm super, super hype. I can't wait. So, damn it, a minute. It's going to be the longest minute of my life.
minute to go. Just make sure everyone's ready. If you're not ready, say now.
Yeah.
But we're going to be going at 10 past bang on. And I'm going to count it down just so we're in sync. And this might be the only time we're doing the live reaction thing. We'll be doing live reactions, but I mean without seeing it because it's been so hard, hasn't it, man?
Yeah, I've had to become a hermit.
Yeah,
it's been hard work today.
And the problem is the main struggle for me was not being able to do anything, because normally I'm on Twitter, tweeting, retweeting, liking, or if something needs doing somewhere.
Yeah.
And I just felt like I couldn't do anything today.
Right.
So
right side is ready. We are. Hang on, just checking my clock. We are.
Just make sure your scrub bar thing on the video is right at the very left.
Yeah.
No. Yep.
Yeah, we're all there.
Full screen?
Yeah.
Pre-full screen now.
We're all good. Any last words before we start? I have no words.
You can't see the reflection of the thing in my eyeballs, and we'll get DMC'd or whatever.
Will we play sound? No, we won't. No sound, nothing. We don't want to take the chance.
Well, I've got sound, for myself.
Yeah, sound for myself, but we're not going to play it through the stream.
Yeah.
Right, it's 10 past. James, are you ready?
Right, let's count it down, guys. Sounds like Adam Boys.
It does, doesn't it?
Okay, so I'll say 3, 2, 1, click. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so 3, 2, 1, click. Might be a bit loud, actually. Don't know if I'll be able to hear you, Matt.
That's all right. Don't worry. Oh, this is like the intro to the games. I like this.
It's a bit more cybery.
Yeah. Oh, that's beautiful.
Ooh.
That looks really nice.
Nice. It's like the Shenmue 3 sort of camera pan. So it's kind of that preview trailer thing.
Yeah,
that
it
we've
looks
seen a little
looks
bit.
fucking gorgeous.
It works well with the text that's coming on the screen as well.
I'm welling up. I'm actually struggling I'm struggling to control myself. Fuck.
So that's pure emotion there, man. On top having that music in your ears.
It's so good.
Just gives you
Man, oh
chills, doesn't
man.
it?
How good does this...
You're making me well up a bit, mate.
Oh, fuck. So we're starting in the dojo. Excellent. Oh, I love the music. I love the music.
He looks good, doesn't he?
He does. Oh, Fuku-san, hello.
It's not Fukusan, is it? Need to make sure to read the subs here.
So he's
Too busy looking at the art.
He's getting ready for the karate tournament, it
That's
seems.
where Fukusan's been hiding.
Yeah. Oh, so it's for university as well. Oh, nice. The fish.
There's that bit where he's like on about studying his.
Oh, it's Yagamashi in a wow. Oh, I love this.
Nice. Well, you could imagine he's like friends with a WoW, though, couldn't you? Like,
Yeah, they are, aren't they? And
sense. Yeah, comes over to.
oh, this. His dad's saying you are lacking. Keep that in mind. He's being strict. But this is like Sega Saturn stuff.
Where did he say he was going to the martial arts thing now?
Yeah, and now we're going to Bailey Village.
What?
Oh yes.
No way.
Oh, look at that.
I was hoping they'd have stuff like this.
This is brilliant.
Like Shenmue moments.
In the Eastern Sky. Oh, that... And it's 1-to-1 with the game in 3. Yes, go on, Rio.
1 point. Is it like a club?
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Like a team? See if I recognise anyone. Who's this knobhead?
Absolute bellend, isn't he? That's his teacher.
It works being able to hear like Matsukazu's voice as well.
It's brilliant, isn't it? Maintain self-control. So he's starting these lessons early. I like that.
He can fight with his glasses on.
That's just... Oh!
It's that pit blow.
Oh, he's got a bit of arrogance to him, Rio. Oh.
He's like the Landy to that guy.
Yeah.
That 1-punch kill.
He's just done him in.
Nice.
Oh, the black car.
Oh, okay.
Oh, here we go.
Heading to...
They must be going to the dojo.
Hazuki residence. Training. So he's doing the battle and then he's going home to his father to train.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Just shows like the, he's constantly.
Oh, we're going into.
Like,
we're into Dobuita.
Oh, to Street Progress or the flag sign.
There's Tom! Whee! And he's dancing.
Wish-yo.
Oh, and
Sounded good,
it's
actually.
starting to snow now as
Tom.
well. Oh, hang on.
There's Amy in it.
Hang on, is this the park fight?
Oh,
It's
the
the
kid in
park
there.
fight. That's interesting they've done this here.
I like the little bit of humour there, though. He's dropped his ice cream.
And he's like in tears. Oh. Oh, don't do that.
I don't know if you remember. That's good hit. I don't
Oh.
know if you remember the Shenmue the movie, Matt, but this scene is at the start of the Shenmue the movie.
Oh, is it? It's at the start. I didn't.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. She's fallen in love with him.
Looks decent, doesn't it? Sakaroka Park. The hearts. What did you just give her a handkerchief?
Yeah. So he's actually being nice to her. Makes a change.
Said more. Said more to her then than the whole game.
Oh, here we go. The car's here.
This is it.
So they're getting this down nice and early. Oh, this music sounds really good as well.
Kind of what I'm hoping for, like that kind of Shenmue undertones, but
Yeah.
like a new soundtrack.
Yeah,
It feels like that's what we're getting.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, Ine-san's been done in.
artwork's stunning, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's so good. Oh, Fuku-san's been chucked out. Good stuff.
Crazy, isn't it? Like 20 odd years later, he's recording the same lines
Yeah.
again.
Oh, here we go.
Tsukasa.
Oh,
God, he's fucking
he's
brutal,
just
isn't he?
murdered him.
Didn't even let him talk.
Oh, he gets his scar. Brilliant.
Confirmed.
Yeah. Oh, and that
Scar
shot.
confirmed.
Oh, I love that. You're not ready to fight me. Yes. You are not, son.
God, like they're both on the floor in agony. You can express it a bit more in this, can't you?
Yeah. Oh, he's about to kill Rio.
Like the
Oh, same line. I love that. Oh.
that works well.
So he knows who he is. That's interesting. I'll allow you to meet death like a warrior. Oh, I don't know about that. Oh!
Ooh.
Oh, that shot.
That just shows, didn't it put up a fight or anything?
It just done him in. Oh, I love that transition as well.
Oh, there wasn't a great deal of like stuff before this scene, then, was there?
No,
Really?
they've gone hard. Oh, he's just off. We finished here. Bye. He's died.
I love that they kept that line in.
Yeah, you've got to keep that line in there. Landy's like
It's iconic.
evil, ain't he?
There's your thunderclap.
Yeah. He knows there's another mirror. Oh shit!
Hang on. So he did. Maybe he already knew that there was another mirror, though, didn't he? He just didn't realise his father had it.
Yeah.
Right.
Ah. Oh, the police. Ha! Ironic.
Okay. It is when you try and ring the police, and you don't get them involved.
Perseverance. He's in his room.
Senior Sam, though. That's a nice photo.
I love that photo. That's really cool. He's got his. I love that. How's the police actually investigating it?
Interesting.
I suppose they would do.
I suppose they have to acknowledge the death, don't they? So
Yeah, quite.
yeah, he's got a bit of an attitude, hasn't he, Rio?
Yeah, he's got a real attitude.
I just think about the people, like the new anime guys watching this that haven't played the games. What they're getting themselves in for,
Yeah.
story-wise. Someone going in blind.
Oh, so
on
we're
this.
going. Are we going back to school? Yes, we are.
All right. Okay. Is that Nozomi? Okay.
Yeah. Oh, they're going down this. I like this.
Sad.
Like his proper emotion. I like this.
Oh,
I can
mate.
actually feel. I
Watch the father and
feel. I
son.
can feel that though.
Flashback scenes.
This whole theme of not having enough kung fu.
It's nice.
That's really cool. That's beautiful.
It's better than black garlic.
I like that. Yeah, better than the garlic. Rio laughing. Come on.
Made him laugh at a time like this.
No. I like this. They're building his friends and they're building his whole friendship stuff. I like this. Oh, the bugger drove into it.
Oh, what?
That's clever.
Okay, so this is like the investigation.
Yeah, the early investigation arc.
Which is good.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. Where do you think they are? It's Mampu Ramen.
Oh, he's having doubts.
Liu-san.
Yeah, it is Lewis-san. So they've sort of skipped a few of the investigation arcs to get to him.
Yeah, the Charlie stuff.
Yeah,
thing, right?
yeah.
Hang on, have they skipped the Charlie stuff?
No. Well, that's a lovely shot. But they've skipped like some of the investigations around it.
Well, that was Ojiichi, was it?
Interesting. Oh.
Focus training? Oh, this is going to be the Chai
Chai
scene,
fight.
isn't it?
Oh, here we go.
So Chai knows he's got the other mirror. But Landy didn't, right?
Because the other mirror's hidden. But Landy knows about it.
Yeah, but
Oh,
Landy
there's
didn't.
his scar. Ooh. I love the music. It's the old music. It's mixed, isn't it? It's a remix. Oh, this is brilliant. And there's his father's teaching. Strength is not enough.
Nice.
I like that. Oh, here we go.
Brutal hits, aren't
Yeah,
they?
they're really impactful, aren't they?
Every character is, yeah.
Oh, we've got some
Hold up
remix
thing.
now. Oh, Prophecy. I love this.
Is this the second time? Did we have it at the start as well?
Yeah, we had it at the start.
They're trying to really ingrain that, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. Oh!
So brutal. So brutal. So right out the door. Son.
Okay, so that's how it's triggered.
Interesting, isn't it? That going for this sort of angle.
He's going for it like a conflict angle, isn't it, between his father and.
Ooh.
Oh.
So we hit this plot point already. You want to zoom?
Oh, here we go. Yeah.
Ooh, where's this?
Oh.
So that is Japan then.
That's Japan. It's got to be.
It's so good in it with the music.
The soundtrack's spot on.
Here we go.
Yeah, we're into the end credits now.
So well done, though, isn't it, mate?
Beautifully
Jesus.
done. It
When
feels.
you think about it.
So good.
It's just beautiful.
Oh, we're eating good today.
Big Nozomi presence.
Yeah, very much so. I love this theme.
I do, mate. We were trying to find it just before we started, and I don't know if anyone can actually find the full thing yet. I've expected him to release it today, like the full track. Ooh, glimpse of Guizhang Goru. Like Joy?
Yeah, it's Joy.
For a second. Nice. Presented by Shenmue Project. It's so cool, isn't it? Oh, they've...
Daybreak.
Okay.
Which is the next episode.
That's a nice graphic, actually. That.
And that's it.
Is that it?
Holy shit. Let me get this off the screen first.
Jesus Christ, guys. Let me just get my chat back over here.
Let's sort my screens out first.
I know. How quick was that, sheep? Chance on, mate. Fuck me, that was amazing. It's just so smooth. Like,
it's.
I don't know what I expected
It's
of it, but I didn't expect it to be that good.
It's pacey.
If that makes sense. I would have expected it to be of a certain quality, but that's just surpassed it.
It's
yeah. They put so much care into it, haven't they, sheep?
You can tell they've looked at the source material and they've gone with it. They've obviously had to take some liberties, absolutely, with how they've put things across, in terms of the letter, in terms of some other like Tom's truck, etc. But actually, it fits perfectly, and it's fast paced. It's it's bang 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 bang. I love it. I absolutely love this. This is so well done, so well done.
This is. I wish. I know it's good. It's a good thing that it's a weekly thing, but
I want more.
I just want to watch it. I want to watch it. Yeah. It's got to be 10p to me.
Yeah, it's 10. This is a 10 out of 10 opener. This is excellent.
How? That's a reason why. Let me see if I've got that anime thing. People like go on that anime thing and just give it a 10 because I don't understand people giving it like less than an 8, and like for it to be like a solid 6.5 on that website does not make sense.
That is not a 6.5.
I'm not like a massive anime watcher, so I've got no real thing to compare it to, and obviously we're going to have that Shenmue bias, but it just looked great. I don't. I have a bad thing to say about it, man.
No, I
Even if
don't.
you do.
I don't really at all. I think. I mean, let's review this
Does
episode.
anyone have any bad things like that we may have overlooked? Like, has anyone got a negative in the chat?
Let's review this episode. I think talking. Hey, gang, as well. Good to see you there.
Hey guys,
I'll
yeah.
answer. I mean, I don't have a problem with it. I think it's quite good because they're honing in on these teachings for Rio that he's obviously going to learn as we go along and go along and go along. They're focusing a lot more on those teachings, so I don't have a problem with it. I think it's okay. I don't have a problem with it, and we know we're going to find him again. And I think they've merged the arcade fight and into that dojo fight as a
Yes, I agree with that.
As
Although they could, there is, and we've seen these arcade in the anime from that trailer. So I mean, they could just be having a way of having another battle with Chai, perhaps in the future. That's a nice little thing there. Is that a mark on the tree you've got on the image there, or is that just a bit of snow?
I don't know. I'd have to
Because then that
cycle
would
it
go
back.
follow on to the Shenmue 3 thing.
But I think it's really well done.
It says one negative is he doesn't use a vending machine.
I think overall, I have no complaints with this. This is a good opener. You get your character, you get your character set up. They obviously setting up Rio to have a bit more about him, which I really really like. I think in the games he is a bit wooden in the games, and that is how he was written. But actually here, I think it's delving into him a bit more as a person, as a character, his emotions, his relationships with his friends. That I think is key here, because that whole thing, keep those friends, those you love close to you. Well, that resonates more here because you're building those relationships. Whereas if you think to the games, he's a lot more standoffish with Nozomi, for example, way more standoffish.
Yeah, in the games, he sort of makes friends along the way, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Whereas it's nice that they've kind of angled this, that he's already got those friends as well. Along the way, he's going to make more friends as well.
It's going to be very interesting to see how his emotion changes as he gets deeper involved in this. I think, like how's that going to change? How is he going to abandon his friends? How are his friends going to have a role in terms of maybe keeping him on the straight and narrow a little bit?
Not just a smile BFS, just bloody laughing in front of Nozomi, wasn't he? And that was after his father died as well. So
what I like as well is the opening bit. You're obviously at the dojo. He's going off to this tournament. They cut to Bailey Village, which I think is really clever, because you get like a good feel for who Shenhua is. So you're getting more of her, which again, I mean, we got 2 games and didn't really see much of her until the end of the second game, and then you got a lot more.
I wonder if they'll keep doing that. Do you think? Do you think they'll keep heading back to Bailu and showing a little bit more of Shenhua?
I think they will. I think they will, because they will fill out her character a bit more, which I think's a good way to go. And then what I really like is we've got Yagamashi sat there, who we know is going to teach him double blow later. With a WoW, and they're obviously friends. They talk about that in the game, and a WoW sort of strict teaching comes across. You get to know a little bit more about him and how he was with Rio. And I said it at the start. It harks back to the Sega Saturn footage.
Yeah,
like he could have been saying something similar there for all we know. But I'm astounded. I mean, I was welling up at the start. I was really struggling.
It started getting me going a bit, really, when I overlooked at you, and but that just shows the passion and how much this means to us, to fans, and everything. Like you're saying about a WoW there, he has got that kind of. He's like full on 24/7 teacher mode.
Yeah, very much so. And I think Rio has this.
Like you've got Rio running home to train even. So even Rio's not frightened, because there is that chat, and this is spoilers in the games or whatever. But Rio speaking to Shenhua, so there is conversation, dialogue options for saying like, he kind of scared him a little bit because he was so strict, his father kind of thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
We've had little glimpses of that.
Yeah, Nick, that opening sort of first 5 minutes.
They did that well.
That punched me right in the feels. It really did. And I'm astounded it's this good. Like, words don't do what I'm thinking justice. I don't think
I didn't
it's.
even notice that Shensun. I saw Shenhua looking up at the moon. I didn't realize Rio did he?
And then like Landy, obviously still in Japan, looking over. That's really cool. And they're really playing up this prophecy, aren't they?
Yeah. Well, mentioned that as it played the second time. I was just wondered if they did it at the start and then they did it again, but I think they did, because we had that opening cave cutscene, and that was the dialogue, right?
Yeah,
The
yeah, yeah.
background. So yeah, they are trying to get that ingrained in people's heads already. That there's prophecy. Just as I think the fact that we have 18 characters from Shenmue 1. Were you counting, Joe? But yeah, that exactly. Good attention to detail. Like, I know you've obviously just spoke about it, Matt, how they've changed a few things. Like, we've skipped quite a bit to get, Louis-san, and meeting him, and Ajiichi is overhearing them chatting while he's eating his noodles or whatever. So they have made some liberties like that just to progress the story a bit quicker, because obviously they're not going to show Rio running up and down Doita like 5 times. Do you know what I mean?
But
it's just relevant stuff that they've shown.
But what they filled it with to progress it is characterization. So they've given a bit of the relationship between Rio and Nozomi, having a meal together, speaking to Tom. Those little bits of slice of life where in the games you'd be running back and forth from wherever you're going to. There's I don't know, they're giving you more. And it is a
flagship. Sorry, Matt. Flagship saying there he feels like some of the stuff not present could still be covered later. So, like you were saying about the chai in the arcade may not happen because of the dojo, but they could still cover that, I suppose, and that more world building. Sorry.
And I'm very interested to see how they go into to start going into the lore and the teachings of martial. I think that's one big sort of takeaway from this episode, is that they are leaning on these teachings of martial arts and his kung fu. Literally from the moment that episode started, they're talking about the lessons of kung fu. He beats Chai by his father's advice, so that they're playing on that a lot, and the fact that Rio isn't ready, and they're going to start building and building and building that. And I think that's key, not just in his training, but also him as a character and him growing up. I think that's really, really important.
So, just on that point then with Chai, does anyone in the chat can refresh my memory a little bit? So, I took it that Landy knows there's a second mirror.
Yeah,
he doesn't know his father's got it. But then, so how does Chai know that Rio's... I mean, obviously Rio doesn't know yet where his father's hid the second mirror. But I don't know, it just seemed a bit like, how does Chai know already?
That's a good point.
Or is he just assuming? Because he was overhearing the conversation with Landy saying that there's another mirror, right? He wasn't talking to Landy, was he, in that scene?
But how does...
Chai was overhearing Landy in the car at the harbour, that was it, yeah.
But how does he know to go back to the Hazuki Dojo? Unless he heard more of the conversation that was played.
That Rio may have more information on it. Right, okay.
Yeah.
That was just a thing I missed, just in case someone did mention that Rio's got it.
It's very interesting that Landy knows this, because Master Chen in the games talks about Landy may not even know that there's a second mirror, whereas here categorically he does.
Obviously he doesn't. But he doesn't know that his father had it.
He doesn't know where it is, but he knows of it.
And so I think if he knew that it was, at the Hazuki residence, or his father had it, he'd have found it there and then, or beat the shit out of Rio to find it at the same sort of time. So, I mean, they haven't changed that in a sense. Chai probably just guessed the second mirror's on the dojo.
And we're going all over the place a little bit here, but I love how Rio got his scar. Like, it literally just brushed him, and then that final blow which took him down. Look, that's cool. The fighting is really impactful. Like, it looks painful in a good way, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I do like that Rio got his scar from Landy, because that is like it just holds more weight to that, doesn't it? It's like that everlasting mark of the man that killed his father. You know, it's like this is very morbid, guys, but like, say if someone you knew was murdered, and you got a cut or something, trying to hold him off or something. That every time you see that scar, it would always remind you of that event. So the fact that Landy's given Rio that scar, he's never not going to forget, is he? Do you know
No.
what I mean? It's like every time he sees himself in the mirror, especially where it is, that adds a lot of emotional impact, I think. Rather than in the games, he just happens to have a plaster, and ends up being a bit of a joke. Yeah, the way he got his scar is great. And Chai hits him there, so it's got exactly.
I'm genuinely impressed with this.
Ooh, sheephead. I like that. He says it would be so interesting if Iwao was the one who gave Landy his scar.
Well, this is the thing as well. Like,
awesome.
Iwao, just before he dies, clearly knows who Landy is. Then,
yeah,
he clearly knows. I know it's
like as a boy, like a younger boy, and
like
he's come back to.
He obviously knows. He says it can't be you in the games. Like, it's more disbelief that it's him. Whereas here, he categorically knows it's who it is.
I do find there's like a lot of reoccurring things going on in the Shenmue story. We got deep about Shenfar's background, her history, how she's 16 or whatever she is, and she's having cutscenes where it's 1910 or whatever we worked out. So there's like, it feels like maybe there's something happening over and over and over, and so that could be a thing where Rio's dad has done that to Landy's dad. It's doing it back to him, and then it's like a chain of like similar sort of events. I don't necessarily mean something like that has happened to Zimming that we might find out a bit later as well. That sort of thing, because he's on that same sort of revenge path, isn't he, Zimming?
Joe's just sent me an image. I'll ping it over to you, James.
All right, man.
But it's quite. You got funny bear burger. There you got, and it's the lunch stand lady.
Was that in that episode?
Hokakuka Lunches. You know where Rio's walking through just after his father's died? You see that woman at the back. It's her. With the apron on. Thanks, Joe. That's much appreciated. Cool. You guys might as well watch the preview on the Dojo channel. Yeah, we will do. I think that's a good shout. It's 30 seconds. We'll watch it in a minute. I think that's a good call. All right then. Right, let's summarise this review up a little bit, because we're going to talk about more of this in the podcast, aren't we?
Yeah. After this, guys, we're going to just hop off and actually break it down properly while it's fresh in our thoughts, and then it's going to be released like Friday or something into that, just as a nice recap for people going into the next episode next Sunday, or whenever it airs for you.
So, as a review,
how many times are you going to watch it, Matt?
Well, I'm going to watch it
5 times daily.
Yeah, I'm going to watch the English tomorrow for a start as well.
Yeah, I'll do that.
As a sort of summary, then, in this episode, how few sentences? How would you summarise it?
Insane. I think it only needs one word, mate. I don't think you need a couple of sentences. It's on another level, isn't it? It's like I said, it's better than I was expecting it to be. Like, I was hoping for a good quality show, just so it can get spread the Shenmue name to more people. Hopefully that can help the Shenmue 4, but it's blown me away that it's even better. I could tell from the trailers it was going to be good, and then actually sitting down watching a proper episode there, I'm just ready for the whole series. I just think it's going to be such a great ride, getting through these 13 episodes, seeing what they add, see how they go about incorporating the story that we already know. It's going to be really interesting to see, I think, and I've got no doubts that it's going to be amazing all the way through to the end. After what we've just seen there, I don't think I can't imagine this team doing anything wrong.
No, I can't. And it's left you wanting more.
Shit.
Fuck's sake. It's left you wanting more, and I think any doubts that anyone had would have been put to rest by that, hands down. And even in Shenmue circles, this is getting praised everywhere.
Yeah.
It says enough. We are eating good with this. We really, really are. 13 episodes like this, it's going to be a hell of a ride.
And just in case anyone from the team or anything, is watching me and Matt or whatever, I don't know if we can all clap in the chat, because they've done such a great job. Harking all the way back to Yu Suzuki and everyone. It's just...
Right, let me pull up very quickly. I'll pull up the teaser.
Right Side of Life is supposed to be the co-director.
Executive producer.
Right? Okay, that one.
And I'm just thinking some of the questions, in terms of Shenmue 4, what impact does this have on it? I've always said, and I think James agrees with me here, I've always said that this is the insurance policy to get the story finished. Yep. And actually, based on that, if it had to finish the story, I would take it. However, I want games. Hands down. And I think this could be a nice sort of folly for the games. It could be a nice shot in the arm for the franchise to get us the rest of the games. And that's exactly what they want to be doing. And that's exactly what I want it to do.
Yeah. It's the way to go about doing it. I think it's going to give the games a really good chance of succeeding again.
Right, let me quickly just pull this up onto my screen.
Yeah, Spags.
On the next
Me too, mate. That would be good. And that, to be fair, because I was worried if they finished the season and then we're kind of playing catch up with Shenmue to get that story-wise, you didn't really want the anime to overtake the games story-wise. So that could be a way of keeping the anime group together if they then help Yu Suzuki work on Shenmue for the game. It's just my main concern was like the team just going on to other projects. And obviously you are going to get staff members doing that anyway, because that's just how things happen, projects to projects kind of thing. But I just want whoever's made this particular season to just stick around.
Yeah, well, whoever's made this season in my view, should be around for writing the games, in my book.
Terry, it's supposed to be most of Shenmue 2 in this season, yeah. So most, to me, sounds like we're going to get to like the helicopter stuff.
Yeah.
On the rooftop, but perhaps not the Guilin section. Yeah, and the Kowloon Paddy, yeah. I think that's probably a good place as well.
Actually.
For it to end.
Right.
And then season 2 is going to incorporate the rest of that, plus your Bali Village, your Meow Woo, and I don't know, whatever else we've got, if we've got Shenmue 4 by then. Hopefully.
Fingers crossed. I think this is the way in to a fourth game, I think. And if it's not, and they do have to go down this route of finishing it through the anime, I tell you what, you could do it in worse ways than this, believe me. It's really good. It's spot on.
Hang on a sec now. What am I listening to? Okay, I need to put, if we're going to play this, let me put the Twitch volume on.
Yeah. Just tell me when you're ready.
Just let me stop talking. So play it in 10 seconds, yeah?
Yeah. Just tell me when you're ready.
Oh, okay. Ready.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
On the next all-new episode of Shenmue, the animation.
Which one of you is Charlie?
That'd be me. Apparently, you've been dying to see me. Get 'em, boys.
Nice.
Hey, wait!
Shenmue, the animation. Next Saturday at midnight.
Head back home, kid.
Only Toonami, an Adult Swim and Crunchyroll original.
Oh, hang on. It's on repeat. Stop that. That looks really cool.
Mute that. Yeah, that does. So they are going on the Charlie arc. I mean, we'd seen this in the teaser trailers.
Yeah. So we knew it was coming.
To a certain extent, anyway. Yeah.
So we knew it was coming. But actually, that fits it really nicely. And he's like, "Oh, you've been dying to see me. Get him. I like that." And then he runs off when Ryo takes all his mates out.
Yeah.
But then
Yeah,
also,
so like what Scribe says there, so that is the construction site, isn't it? Not the harbour.
yeah. So actually, it's in the right place. It looked like the harbour, didn't it? In the
Yeah.
And actually, the voice acting is really good there because that was obviously the English. So, Oval Earth, I haven't seen you before. Thank you for coming in. You can watch the anime on Crunchyroll if you're in the rest of the world, or on Adult Swim if you're in America. And you can get a VPN and watch it on Adult Swim as well if you want.
You do. I don't know if you've got like a Crunchyroll subscription, Oval, but I think is it finishing today or something? That
The
75-day trial
the 8th
thing.
of the month.
The 8th.
Yeah, so if you've got Xbox
Okay.
Ultimate Gamer Pass, so you can sign up for Crunchyroll through that. I need to watch the English dub. I'm going to watch that tomorrow. But from what I've heard of snippets in trailers and stuff, I think it's really good. I'm not going to judge it against the Japanese until I've heard it. Excuse me.
Stay up a little bit tonight, I think, and watch it.
I might do that actually, cheekily. Abdullah will message you separately about that because I don't get in trouble. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really know what things stand with VPN because you are essentially going to the Adult Swim site, so it's getting a click there. It's not like you're illegally downloading it or something. So I just don't know where you stand on that because obviously they blocked it for a reason in the UK.
I mean, they probably know people will do it anyway, but I would say to anybody who wants to support this properly, sign up to Crunchyroll. Show that you're watching it. Rate it on Crunchyroll. 5, if you're 5 stars. It's got 5 out of 5 so far. Nearly 100 reviews on there. Says enough. My anime list, rate it 10 out of 10 because we've had some review bombing on there, and get an IMDb and review it there. Well, it's at 9.5 at the moment. It's doing really well on IMDb, and I think it's on Rotten Tomatoes actually. If you fancy a go on there.
Okay. And I think someone else was saying about leaving actual reviews as well. If you've got the time,
do it. Do
an actual review on those websites. That bumps it up a bit as well.
Fuck's sake, Paddy.
So Ethan's just said he's just watched the episode. Really great stuff. He didn't even have to create an account. So if you mean Crunchyroll, Ethan, because I was under the impression that a free account it wasn't live on there until next week.
Yeah, I thought it was next week. I thought they were aired a week back. But I could be wrong on that, in fairness. But yeah, fucking hell. Really, really good. Really, I am so impressed with this. And that teaser for the next episode just sort of sets you up nicely, I think, for what's to come.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't reveal any of the story, really, does it? I'm thinking for a new fan.
No.
It's like...
It leaves enough, like, in terms of what's going on here. Where's this going to go? Hey, Brett. Is that Switch?
No.
No. Too many Bretts.
You just revealed his name to everyone. But it's not.
I know from what I've seen, Paddy, there's some reviews out there from genuine, general anime reviewers, and they've rated it really well. So, I think it's been very, very well received across the board. And
we
loved it. Absolutely loved it. We're in a good place. We're in a very, very, very good place for this, I think. Oh, Johnny.
Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, you can use it.
Yeah, exactly.
And in fact, it might even, I know you've only got like 2 days, but it might even be worth doing that because it's like a tenner, is it? And signing up to Crunchyroll is like a tenner a month anyway, or £6.50 a month in it. So you're actually getting more money out of the. Go on, Matt, what you're saying?
I was cheeky. I got Gamer Pass through like CD keys or something because it was cheaper that way.
Cheaper.
And it worked out being the same price for the middle rung of Crunchyroll for 3 months. So I got Gamer Pass Ultimate, so I got all of that, and then Crunchyroll anyway. So it's really good. But it's £6.50 a month for the cheapest. If you're going to watch it on one device, we've got it on the second plan here because my wife wanted to watch it as well at the same time as I was watching it. So. I think we're in a good place with this.
Ooh,
how many episodes are out?
On
1. Yeah, we can actually go on Twitter. We can surface to the world again. But
we need to update the main site actually.
Yeah. Yeah, we
We
do.
need a big post there on the front page of the dojo, episode 1.
Bang.
Click here to watch something. Yeah, flagship insane value, really. I mean, I hope that counts for like viewers on Crunchyroll. Should do, right? You just, even though it's through Xbox, you're still watching on Crunchyroll, so it should work out the same. I think. Bloody I know.
Yeah,
just mental,
it's been
mate.
hell.
I mean,
all
to be
day.
fair, I've had a lot of stuff on myself, so I have been keeping myself busy, but it's just tough. Soundtrack CD when
Yeah.
they need to do like a big box set, I think now. Well, not now, but you know what I mean. At the end of the run, let's have it on Blu-ray, both done.
Oh, I've lost James. Hang on. Discord has kicked him out. Way.
Am I back?
Yeah,
Did something happen?
Discord kicked you out.
Okay, I hear Discord noise. Yeah, so they need like a big box set, Blu-ray, maybe an included soundtrack, but I would also pay money for a standalone. So
Yeah, I'd pay money for all of it. Give us all the money. Yeah, all of it now. I think we will get some merch and stuff. And I'd be surprised if we didn't get a Blu-ray or DVD release of this. I know Cowboy Bebop's got one, which is not that far off ending. They all tend to get them.
most animes will, right?
Yeah.
I think your telltale sign is if what is that Blade Runner? Yeah, Blade Runner thingy. Has that got a DVD release coming, or
I don't know.
that feels the same sort of. Just get my AirPods out.
What was the
Killing me.
favourite moment of episode 1?
Favorite
Oh.
moment? Oh, I quite liked that scene early on with Yagamashi-san talking to a WoW, and that kind of like opened up the possibility for like other characters to interact within the series, really, because obviously we know what characters interact with each other from the games, but Yamaguchi-san being at the Hazuki Dojo, well, the Hazuki residence, that was a little bit unexpected to see, but it makes sense because you know when you talk to Yagamashi-san, he's saying like your father's a great man kind of thing. So I like stuff like that, to be fair.
That's for me.
How about you, Matt?
I like the slice of life bits. Actually, it sounds really depressing for Rio, but when he's sat in the park contemplating, I don't know, it's just building his character. It's building something there. It's building an emotional tie, which I really, I just like the way they've characterised Rio a bit more, given him a bit more personality, and actually approaching the grief that he's going to be going through. I think that's really cool. And then the fighting's just top notch across the board. I don't even need to go into that any further. But yeah, I think that's where I'd go for it.
Yeah,
we're in a good place, very good place. But top of the hour, just after that, we're going to round things off here for this evening. So thank you for taking the time to join us. I hope you do come back next week at 8 o'clock on Sunday, where we will be doing a watch along to episode 2, and we'll be doing every episode.
Breakout, was it called?
Daybreak.
Sorry. Yeah.
Daybreak.
So I hope you've enjoyed that, guys. I mean, I enjoyed it.
I loved it.
It's nice being able to watch it with Matt as well. It's like getting that friendship sort of watching it with your mates, and then obviously you've been in there for the whole time. You 50 people or whatever. It's hopefully you've enjoyed chatting to each other at the same time.
Hopefully you've
watching it again.
Enjoyed us reacting, me just about controlling myself on stream, and yeah, we'll be back next Sunday. Look out for the podcast on Friday next week. That's going to be edited down. We're going to get that recorded very, very shortly as well. Get your ratings, get your reviews in across all the sites. Get out there, tweeting hashtag Shenmue Anime, hashtag Let's Get Shenmue 4. Let's make a push on this. Take the advantage of this. We are in a really good place. But for tonight, thank you guys again for joining us. Hope to see you again next week. And that's goodbye from me.
Goodbye from me. We're doing it like that.
Yeah, we're doing it like that. And we'll see you all again next week.
Take care, everyone.
"なで けて通り過ぎる海へつながるほど潮の香り運ぶよ愛しさが優しい嘘つかせる前に寂しさを今抱いてほしい